Oh. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Good evening. Good evening and welcome, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you, everyone, for joining us for the fourth installment of the Monday Weekend Wrap-Up. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Quiet. We have got a fantastic show lined up for you all tonight, full of fun and football happenings from around the world. Well, mainly Europe this week. Last week's show was amazing, but due to some production mishaps, the show was fully available only for those in live attendance. So you should consider yourself very lucky to be there last week. And last week's technical difficulties were unfortunately and understandably unable to secure a sponsor for this week's program, but no worries. We weren't making too much from Harry Maguire's Concrete Solutions sponsorship anyhow, and hopefully we'll have one next week. But as I mentioned before, we have a full show of fun coming up, so let's not linger any longer. Introducing our first guest of the show, coming to us all the way from the Midwest of America, live from Columbus, Ohio, husband, dad, chef, self-proclaimed gaming nerd, a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and YouTube football manager, content creator. Please welcome to the program, Hoffspur. Hoffspur, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, why is no one? Okay. I can't see you.
I can see me, but I can't see me on my screen.
Now I see you, but now I can't see me. Hold on, let me find me.
There I am.
Let me find me. There we go. Alrighty. And next up, second but certainly not least, all the way from the saltwater city in British Columbia, Canada. Vancouver is his city. Husband, father, race car driver, flamethrower yielding alien carderizer, and lifelong gooner. Yes, we have the other half of North London joining us on the program. You can find him at twitch.tv/Milothe1st. Welcome to the show, Milo. Oh, everyone's invisible. Everybody's invisible.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yeah, I've been on a diet, so that's why you can't see me.
Really? There they are. Welcome, guys. All right. Technical difficulties. Alrighty. And honorable mention to our third guest who couldn't make it tonight to the program, Cultured Left Foot. I'm probably completely wrong about this, but I think he's doing God's work, supplying Ukraine with aerial defense mechanisms for no reason in particular.
Rumor has it he is Singapore's ambassador to the Ukraine.
Oh, really? Okay, there we go. There you have it,
I may have started that rumor, though. Just throwing that out.
And my name is Cartwheel Champ, and I am a hologram created by Vladimir Putin himself, it says here.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So now that we have the who of the show settled, let's take a look at the topics that we have tonight. Let's see. We have the Champions League. We're going to take a closer look at Champions League matches from the weekend and a couple other weekend's matches. We have the Arsenal going up the table. We have a Drawchester United. I'm not sure what that refers to. Conte, believe me, a little Tottenham recap. And the Carabao Cup Final was this weekend. Really nice game there. Also, we'll have a couple fun games. Chat, you can get involved here as well. We have the Veiled Member. Can you identify the footballer without a face? And also, we have actually 6 different squads, if you count it. 3 matches, 6 squads. How many can you name in 10 seconds? We'll take turns, and we'll see who can get the most right. And by the way, the answers to the emojis in the intro will be revealed in the post show. So if you want to stick around for that, you're welcome to. All right, let's get right into our first topic here. If I can move things along First up, we have the Champions League, folks. Yes, the Champions League. Let me get the timer. Alrighty. Starting with Villarreal and Juventus, 1-1. Dusan Vlahovic became the quickest debut goal scorer in UEFA Champions League history, clocking in at 33 seconds. But Dani Parejo's second half response ensured that Villarreal snatched a 1-1 draw with Juventus at the Estadio de la Cerámica to leave the round of 16 tie in the balance. Hoffspur, did you catch any of this game or see any of it?
I did. I'm not surprised Vlahovic scored. I'm surprised he scored as quickly as he did.
It's pretty quick.
And I'm also not surprised that Villarreal scored. There was an ocean between De Ligt and Danilo for Dani Parejo, who moves at a glacial pace at best, to score.
And Milo, did you catch any of that game?
I did. I watched the entire game because I was off work with COVID still at that point. And yeah, Vlahovic doing his thing in the first minute, making me a little envious still. You know, we had a chance. We had a chance for you. But we've moved on. We've moved on from there. And then the Parejo answer. Other than the 2 goals, I got to say, it wasn't a great match. It was not that entertaining. So, yeah, that I'm not in a rush to watch the second leg. I will be happy to catch highlights.
Very good. And moving on to Benfica Ix, Roman Yaremchuk bailed out Benfica on Wednesday evening, popping up with a crucial equalizer after Sebastian Haller extended his excellent Champions League scoring streak for Ajax, as both sides playing out a thrilling 2-2 draw at the Estadio da Luz. Milo, did you catch any of this one?
Yeah, Haller scoring at both ends, 3 minutes apart, I thought was pretty comical. You know, it's just one of those, it's going to go down as one of those quiz questions in about 20 years from now. Yeah, it was a good match. Ajax with the possession, as you'd expect their teams to have. Benfica more than held their own, though. And there was that amazing moment when the Benfica fans gave Yaremchuk a standing O, which I thought was really, really nice. And yeah, it was a good one. That was a good game.
Anything to add to that, Hoff?
I think Haller he's trying to secure that Champions League golden boot any way he can, and it's entertaining.
It is. Moving on to Chelsea Lille. Chelsea extend their winning run across all competitions to 6 games. Well, before last Sunday. This is midweek. Beating an ineffective Lille side 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. And that's leading into the Carabao Cup Final. We'll talk about it a little later in the show. Hoff, any notable things from this game?
Pulisic had a really nice finish. I was impressed with his finish. I've never really been impressed with his finishing in general, but I thought that he scored a really nice goal.
Milo, any thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I thought going into this tie, Chelsea would be too strong for Lille. The first leg seems to have proven that. Lille weren't without chances, though. I thought they did all right. But Chelsea just way more clinical, especially at home. A little bit interesting first leg, but if Chelsea score first, that one's over.
And moving on to the final game of the weekend, we're going to talk about Everton City. Manchester City left it late to record their 9th straight win over Everton, as Phil Foden's late goal secured a crucial 1-0 win at Goodison Park. The match included a very controversial refereing decision. Milo, your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Everton, I thought, were the better team in the first half. Probably should have been 2-0 up at halftime. And I got to commend Lampard for the way his team played against City. They did set out to win it, I felt. City were better in the second half. Pickford with a couple of big saves. Foden sneaks in the go-ahead goal, which is just what winning teams do, quite frankly. It doesn't matter how the rest of the game has gone. They find a way to score. And then the handball, and it is a handball. Should have been a pen. I've no idea how VAR can say no. It's a really, really odd one. There was all kinds of conspiracies flying around after the game. Ignore all that. Bottom line, should have been a penalty. But would it have changed the result? I mean, maybe a draw. For me, the biggest thing is the most ironic, the most upset fans of that decision will be Everton and then their arch rivals Liverpool, who are chasing City.
Yeah. Hoff, anything to add to that one?
I just agreeing. It's baffling how VAR doesn't even refer it back to the ref to go look at the screen to give him a second look at it. It's just I don't understand how that happens.
Maybe a case for a NFL style challenge rule. Maybe. What do you think?
No,
force the ref to look.
I threw up in my mouth a little bit when you said that.
Alrighty, well, moving on to the next section, and there's some other games here that we didn't get to touch on, and we'll recap that in the post show recap, guys. If you want to chat, if you want to talk about it, and you guys are welcome to stay too. Moving on to Arsenal, we'll start with the midweek game from Arsenal. Or sorry, there was only one game this week. A last gasp strike from Alexander Lacazette handed the Gunners. Oh, let me get the timer going. Handed the Gunners a late 2-1 victory against Wolves on Thursday night. Massive boost in their pursuit of a Champions League qualification, and denying Wolves back-to-back away wins at the Emirates. The goal, which goes down as actually a Jose Sa own goal, was Arsenal's latest winning goal in the Premier League since January 2017, scored by a certain Alexis Sanchez when he netted from the spot in the 97th minute. Lacazette said, "It's amazing to win this kind of match in the last minute. We wanted to win today because we know it's important. After conceding the first goal, it was a hard game, but we didn't give up. That is good for the team. We had a difficult January, but I think we're coming back better in February, and we want to continue till the end of the season." Milo, how are you feeling about your team's chances of finishing in the top 4?
Another key 3 points. I'm still quite pessimistic. I had us losing that game in classic fashion. Plenty of the ball, no cutting edge, and losing 1-0 to a mistake at the back. However, this team is determined to make a believer out of me. I'm not there yet, but I definitely am impressed with them. We keep finding ways to win, which is something we couldn't do for years, and they continue to impress me with the grit that they show. I thought Odegaard was good in the absence of Emil Smith-Rowe, despite a weak start. Big moment for Pepe to equalise. He had a baby the night before. I thought he looked really good for it too. That was the finish for 1-1. Laka with the final say, given as a no-goal, as you said. And the next 3 games, Watford, Leicester and Liverpool. I'm looking for 7 points to keep the belief. I think you know which game I'm hoping for a draw in, but let's be real. Arteta's yet to find a way to stop Klopp's men. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
Hoff, any thoughts on that game there?
I hate it.
Careful.
No, I mean, I'm not surprised. I like what Wolves, how well they played this year, but there's just some point where it starts to break down, and you're starting to see that just a little bit. I think if they finish at or near like a Europa League, Conference League spot, that's a hell of a season for that team. And for a new manager, just talking about Wolves, that's super impressive. And talking about Arsenal, yeah, it's a team that we're, even with chasing, just going back and forth the whole season. It's frustrating when that happens, but we still have to make up the North London derby, so
ooh, yeah,
it's okay.
Is there a date scheduled for that yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's been rescheduled, but I will have a look for you now.
Oh, that'll be good. Another quick fun fact from the game. Wolves have lost a Premier League game in which they opened the scoring for the first time since November 2018 against Cardiff. Wow. They've gone 45 games unbeaten in matches prior to that Arsenal match, which is pretty interesting.
I saw that. Ruben Neves had some comments after the game. I thought he was kind of hard on himself and his team, but maybe just a reaction to losing. But yeah, he was saying, we went ahead with a freak goal and then we never really did anything else. But they had chances to go 2-0 up, to be fair. So it was a good game. I'm sure it was fun for a neutral anyway. At least there wasn't any controversy. It was nice to get through a game without any controversy.
Yeah. All right, well, let's just keep it moving on. We have Manchester United. Atletico Madrid 1-1 first leg on Wednesday night at the Wanda Metropolitano. Manchester United secured a result in their first leg tie away to Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. A beautifully executed early João Felix header put Simeone's men ahead early, but second half substitute Anthony Elanga's late equalizer leaves the tie perfectly balanced for the second leg at Old Trafford. Elanga's goal also marked United's 500th goal in the UEFA Champions League, and United have now won just one of their last 8 knockout games in Spain, UCL games in Spain. Hoff, did you have any thoughts about this game here?
I really, really liked Felix's goal. I thought that was incredible. And combining that with Elanga's goal, it really makes me sad that they got rid of the away goals rule. If that was an away goal, if that goal was a tiebreaker, the second leg just has that much more juice to it. And I really miss that rule being gone.
Sorry, go ahead, Milo. Any thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I mean, I did watch this one as well. I thought Atletico were probably the better team over the course of the game. And they were made to pay for not having more of a killer instinct. After going 1-0 up, I think they should have really pressed a bit more. And they didn't. And I think that could bite them in the arse at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that first half from Manchester United was completely abject. It was all Atletico Madrid. They were bossing the game, playing classic Simeone tough football. The ref, it's tough. I feel like there's more. It's a tougher call to give yellow cards in the Champions League, right? It's if you get a yellow card in 2 consecutive matches, you're out for the next match, I believe. So I feel like the ref is a little more. He doesn't want to show the cards early in the game, and Atletico play a pretty physical game. So hopefully those yellow cards, those yellow cards adding up makes them a little more apprehensive in the second leg at Old Trafford as well. I have good news. I just checked the VOD and the audio is working. Just gonna put that out there for everybody, so I can relax a little bit now. A couple other things. Bruno Fernandes is the first player in Champions League history to assist in 6 consecutive appearances while playing for an English club. That breaks. Can you guess whose record he broke? Let's just throw a quick trivia out there.
So it's Champions League assists?
Champions League history to assist in 6 consecutive appearances while for an English club. So it's an English club.
Okay.
I'll give you some clues as we move along. Chat, if you know as well, feel free. Ozil, good guess. Incorrect. Thierry Henry is also incorrect. Good guess. Not Ronaldo. Year was 19... Lampard. Okay, that's a good guess. 1998 was the last time this happened.
Ooh.
It's a while back.
Guy.
1998. Oh, wait. I'll just tell you, we have another Manchester game to talk about. It was David Beckham. It was David Beckham.
I was gonna go United next. So
1998, David Beckham.
Goals of Beckham. All
right, and now moving on to Manchester United's match on the weekend. Manchester United failed to strengthen their position in the top 4. Oh, as relegation threatened, Watford held United to a 0-0 draw. Roy Hodgson again frustrating the Red Devils as he extends his personal unbeaten record at Old Trafford to 4 games. And as things could not get more tough, next Sunday, Rangnick's men travel across the city to meet league leaders Manchester City. Hoff, why does it feel like Manchester United is taking themselves out of the top 4 race?
Because they are. I don't know what it is, and I've been trying to figure it out because I think Rangnick's a good manager, a good football mind, but I don't know if it's the players don't respect him. I honestly, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think that they are just playing themselves out of it.
Yeah. Milo, any thoughts on this one?
I do have some thoughts, yeah. 22 shots to 10, 68% possession for United. Couldn't find the net. Only 3-2 in shots on target, though. For me, it's CR7. I think in the Premier League, he needs to be coming off the bench. And I think in Europe, I think you can start him in Europe. And I think he can still be really effective in those games. I think in the Premier League, he's just not it up top on his own. And interestingly, I was thinking about this. You're going to be striker shopping in the summer, most likely, with Arsenal and Man City. So could be really interesting. And top four could have a massive say in who gets who. So I was thinking about that over the last couple of games. United have failed to score in 5 of 14 home games this season. Last time it was that bad was 2013-14, in case you're wondering. Next up is the Manchester Derby. Hard to see United beating City, I got to say, but it is a derby, so anything can happen. And then United have Tottenham, Atletico second leg, followed by Liverpool. So a tough set of games coming up for United.
It's very tough. Very tough.
Yeah.
And quick little factoid about that game. Ben Foster, 38 years, 329 days, becomes the oldest visiting keeper to keep a clean sheet at Manchester United. The previous oldest visiting keeper to achieve this feat was blank at 38 years, 231 days in May 2002. Any guesses?
David James.
Close. You got half of it.
Can you repeat the clue?
The oldest visiting keeper to keep a clean sheet at Old Trafford.
Oh.
David Seaman.
David Seaman is correct. Extreme also got it in the chat. 38
Extreme
years.
also got it.
231 days. Alrighty. Well, moving on. Let's get off of that topic. Tottenham. Moving on to another top 4 contender. A mixed week for Tottenham. Earlier in the week, Spurs suffered a 1-0 defeat away at Turf Moor, with Ben Mee scoring the only goal of the game. But on the weekend, Tottenham hit 3 goals in the first 30 minutes as they embarrassed relegation-threatened Leeds United 4-0 to record their first Premier League win at Ellen Road in 18 years. That match was actually fan favorite Marcelo Bielsa's final match in charge of Leeds, who has now been replaced by former RB Leipzig and RB Salzburg and Leipzig American Jesse March. Tottenham had a week of ups and downs. Hoff, how are you feeling about your Spurs?
Much better today than last Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I guess there's a running joke, and I don't know if it's all over Twitter. It's definitely in Spurs Twitter about Dr. Tottenham. If you're struggling and you have Tottenham coming up, then that's good for you because you're probably going to pull an upset or beat them handily either way, and it'll fix everything that's wrong with you. Leeds was kind of like that for us after Burnley.
Jeez.
The Burnley game was so frustrating, but I credit to Burnley. They had a game plan, they executed it. If we figure out how to break down teams that sit back, then it'll be great, but I have yet to see a player that has replaced Christian Eriksen, basically. Because if Eriksen's on that team, he finds either the pass or even a shot for a goal to get a draw, maybe a win. He just has that creativity that I don't think anyone quite has, which leads me into Kulusevski. He could get there. I was really surprised how quickly Conte got him, came on as a sub in his first match, and he's been starting ever since. And he was electric against Leeds. He was fantastic. And he's only 21. He looks older. He plays much older. very experienced, all the experience he got at Juventus. And I've been super impressed with him so far. It's nice to have someone on the right that cuts in. Normally it's Lucas who just runs past people, which is fine. It has its purpose here and there, but it gets old after a while. And Kulusevski can play a 10. He can play on the wing. He can go almost anywhere. I wouldn't be surprised to see him play some striker before the season's out.
Has he lined up at the right, like the wing back position and the back three type of thing? Or
he did.
He did.
Doherty was subbed off, and he moved back to fill in for Doherty against Leeds. Yeah. So he looked physical enough. He looked really good, I thought.
Nice. Milo, any thoughts on your beloved Tottenham?
Yeah, let me have him. Let me have him. No, what I got to say is one thing. I wrote this section of notes before I knew Hoffspur was the other guest. Okay. I just want to preempt you with that. All right. But all I'm going to say, it's been a bit of a Spursy week for Tottenham, right? So, and Conte has fully embraced the Spursiness of it all, which is brilliant. Beat City, everything's amazing. Media darlings are back. The Harry Kane loving commenced. And then in classic Spurs fashion, lose to Burnley. And Conte almost quit on the spot.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. Then you go beat Leeds 4-0 and everything is awesome again, right? It's quite comical for an Arsenal fan, from a neutral, stats-wise for the game. Leeds matched Tottenham in almost every category, but so frail where it counts. And Tottenham capitalised, as many other teams have done, using their counters effectively again. We know it's the strength of theirs. When Arsenal play them, I'm looking to neutralise Kane and Son, and then I think you can beat them. Leeds were undone by a couple of long balls over the top to those players that really should have been defended better. And I think a decent centre-back could probably have cleaned those up a bit better. Kulusevski, here's the compliment section from me for Tottenham. Kulusevski has really impressed me as well. Scored a great goal. They're now 7th, 3 points behind Arsenal, who have played one less game. The North London derby could have mass impact. It maybe will already be 6 points ahead. We just don't know. I think still for Tottenham, one of their biggest problems is that they're only looking at Arsenal. They need to look at the bigger picture to move past it. I'm convinced it's what holds them back. Will Conte stay? Who knows? Also, those purple kits are awful. Milo out.
Another little fact about that is that Harry Kane and Heung-min Son have now combined for a 37th time, overtaking Didier Drogba and Frank Lampard as the duo who have assisted one another for the most goals in the competition's history. That's kind of neat. Alrighty, and moving on. The Carabao Cup Final. What a final. The AFL Final marked the first time two managers of the same nationality faced each other in the League Cup Final since 2012. Kenny Dalglish and Malky Mackay. And now, for the first time ever, that two non-British managers of the same nationality are facing each other in the League Cup Final as well. Liverpool defeated Chelsea 11-10 on penalties to secure a record-breaking victory in the League Cup Final. The Cup triumph sees the Reds win the trophy for a record 9th time, the most of any side in English football. Jurgen Klopp has now won his 10th trophy as manager, 21 years to the day since he became manager at Mainz. 5 with Borussia Dortmund, 5 with Liverpool now. And Chelsea and the two lineups aged at average age 28 years, 91 days for Chelsea, and 28 days, 115 days for Liverpool, are the first time the average age has been above 28 since 2004, Bolton Middlesbrough. What a game it was. What a game. Milo, what were your thoughts on the game? Let's start with the game, and we'll talk about the penalties later.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's the EFL Carling Carabao Coca-Cola Rumbelows Cup. That's the name that I like to call it. Or also known as the FA Cup's little sister. But anyway, regardless of the prestige or non-prestige of the cup, it is the first silverware of the season. Yeah, interesting game. Really back and forth. Couple of disallowed goals. Chelsea had like 3 clear-cut chances I saw with Pulisic, and then Mount had a couple of big saves from Liverpool's number 2. I thought he had a good game. I'm not sure where their number 1 was, whether he was injured or not. I missed the pre-game. Klopp actually said after the game that Kelleher is the best number 2 in the world, which I thought was high praise indeed. Don't know if anyone agrees with that, but that's what it was. And then obviously for the penalties, yeah, I mean, removing Mendy, if it's a club decision pre-game, we're gonna play Kepa in the if it's a penalty shootout, then fair enough. If it wasn't, I think it's ridiculous. But
right.
You know, what do I know? I'm a project manager. I'm not a football manager. So, you know, like, yeah. Apart from that, I quite enjoyed it. What I do think interesting, these 2 teams both have FA Cup games next. Chelsea have got Luton, Liverpool have got Norwich. So those teams could meet again in the FA Cup as well.
It's true. Hoff, did you catch any of the game there?
I caught the majority of it. It was for a 0-0 game, it was super entertaining.
Yeah, it was.
Sometimes you'll get a boring one. Most of the time it'll be boring. I think it was either late in regulation or late in extra time. The announcer said they'll refer to this match as "and the flag is up." Yeah. Because there were so many goals. Close. Like, and the flag is up. But it was super entertaining. As far as the penalties, even if it was decided before, Mendy's playing a fantastic game. I don't know if you could take him off. I mean, obviously they did. I don't know if you should, because what did you sub Kepa on for? To not save penalties and misses? Mendy, I would back Mendy the way he was playing to save one.
Right. And
then he doesn't have to even shoot. So I don't know. I think that was a little bit of mismanagement.
Yeah, Mendy was playing. He had a great double save on Mane. He just had a great game overall. Yeah. Van Dijk in regulation extra time. Great save off the line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a good match.
It could not have gone worse for Kepa.
Yeah, I know. What happens to him now, though? You know, like that was his whole thing, right? Come on as a penalty specialist, and 11 out of 11 he couldn't stop. It's just like, what is his confidence has got to be just gone.
Kudos to all the penalty takers, really, though, for all,
great penalties. Yeah,
everyone just banging it in. It was interesting. I did think the keeper. I watched again the VVD penalty today. I feel like the keeper probably should have done better with that, seeing as he was already there. But
yeah, it's interesting. And that stare was epic.
yeah,
that was great. Okay, guys, that's the news section of the show, guys. Now we're gonna move on to some fun games. I would request that you close chat. Actually, I don't know. Some of these are pretty tricky. You might need chat. We're going to get started with the Veiled Member. This was tweeted out, actually, as a preview yesterday. Basically, what's going to happen here is you're going to get 10 seconds for a guess. And first person to get it gets a point. And chat, you guys get 10 seconds as well to get a point. Can you guys see the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so we'll start with Hoffspur. These are based around English football, and many from Spurs, Arsenal, etc. You know, United. So, anyways, let's just get it started. Hoff, why don't you go ahead and take a stab at it?
Well, the tall Arsenal player has got to be Mertesacker.
Correct.
And if I had to guess,
and that's
just based
time. Milo, go ahead.
God, I have no idea who that is.
I know
somebody
who it
that
is.
Once played for Tottenham.
You know who it is? For Arsenal. It's Adebayor.
Correct. That is correct.
I don't remember him having that hairdo.
That threw me at first.
That is him.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, moving on to the next one. Let's go. Milo, you get to start this one off.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Can you name these 2 Tottenham players?
Robbie Keane and Dimitar Berbatov.
Correct. Very well done. Very well done. All right. Here we go, Hoff. You got the first one here. Can you name this player?
Ooh. Is that Shay Given?
Incorrect. Milo, it's your turn.
It is David James.
David James is correct when he was playing at Manchester City.
City. Yeah.
All right, here we go. We got the next one now. I think it's Milo's turn to go first. Can you name these players?
Danny Welbeck.
Correct.
And
3, 2, time.
I don't know who it is.
Hoff, you want to take a stab at
Chris
it?
Smalling?
Chris Smalling is correct.
Oh, okay.
Danny Welbeck returning to his former team and taking a
Scored
shot.
the winner.
I don't. Was it? Did he?
Scored the winner of that game.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus. I've blocked that out of my memory. Alrighty, and moving on. Another Tottenham Arsenal situation. I think it's Hoff's turn to go first. Go ahead, Hoff.
Right. That is Harry Kane and...
That's correct.
Xhaka?
Harry Kane is correct, but Xhaka is incorrect. Milo, you're up. Can you steal the points?
Is that Laurent Koscielny?
That is incorrect. Chat? Anyone from chat?
Who is it?
Symphony, correct with Socrates. Correct.
Socrates.
It is Socrates.
Yeah, good.
Very
one.
well done,
Symphony.
Symphony.
Well
That's a
done.
point for chat. That's their first point, I believe.
Oh, they've got a few correct ones, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys get first dibs. They have the mind, they have the hive mind. Alrighty, moving on. I think it's Milo's turn.
Yeah.
Can you name these 2 players?
Cristiano Ronaldo
That is correct.
and Rafael van der Vaart.
Oh, that's time. All right, Hoff, go ahead.
Did I not get it?
Carrick.
Michael Carrick is correct.
Ah.
Correct. Yeah, Michael Carrick.
Did Van der Vaart wear 23? I feel like he did.
I think he did. Did he?
Van der
11?
Vaart.
Young Carrick.
He did.
Yeah.
You were 23?
That's
Okay.
why I went with Van der Vaart anyway.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
23.
Good guess.
I think
good
he was
guess.
after Ronaldo's.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And the next one, I think it's Hoff's turn first. Can you? Oh, this one. Can you name these players?
Oh, goodness. There's Koscielny, Xhaka, and... Jorginho.
Eden Hazard.
Incorrect. Milo.
Eden Hazard.
That is also incorrect. We're going to chat. We're going to chat. Chat gets a little extra time. All right, you got
Venezuela.
10 seconds. 10 seconds, chat. Come on, chat. No, not Spinazzola. Not Emerson.
Who is
We have Koscielny, Xhaka, and who's the last? Italian guy is incorrect. Hoff, back to you. Think of the theme of these questions.
Okay.
Carrick versus United.
Oliver Giroud?
Olivier Giroud is
Yep.
correct.
It is, but the hair again was throwing me off.
You know what I just realized? I thought it was easy, but then I blurred his face to make him look Italian. You know?
Oh, I should have looked at... Oh, sorry. Was in the
that was the
background,
bonus.
too.
Oh, I forgot to ask the
Yeah.
bonus. Oh, that was the bonus.
I'm glad I got it. So that,
You would have got 3 points for that if you got Sadi. All right, moving on. I think we have 3 players now. 3 players. Here we go. Oh,
am I first in this one?
yeah. Go ahead, Milo.
Yeah.
Oh god, Luka Modric.
Correct.
Peter Crouch
Correct.
and some other
Can you guess the last one, Hoff?
Nico Kranjčar?
That is correct. Nico Kranjčar.
Yeah.
3 is a tough one. You got 2. 2's good though.
I didn't get back considering they're the enemy.
Yeah.
All right, we have 2 more left for this section here. Let's go. Here's the first one. Hoff, I believe you're first.
All right.
A bit of a throwback.
Ooh.
A bit of a throwback.
Oh.
This is an older
Okay.
North London derby.
Freddie Lumberg, Ledley King on the left.
Correct, and that's time. That's time.
No.
That's time. I mean, this last one's actually really tough. Okay. Milo, go ahead. No timer.
I think I know it.
Okay. Well,
throw it open to chat as well.
it's open now. It's open. Anyone can guess.
Who would that be?
Anyone in chat know? It's kind of I've never heard of these guys. I've heard of one of them actually. Ledley King is the guy on the left.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've got Ledley King already.
Easy because he's the captain. Freddie,
Is
obviously.
Is that Anthony Gardner?
That is one of my guesses.
Okay. It's not Sol Campbell because Sol was playing for
he was
Arsenal
gone
now.
by then.
So in the match report, it's either Anthony Gardner or his initials are NP.
NP.
It could very well be Anthony Gardner though. NP. This is
Nedley Ping.
No Pomerot.
Oh, Noah Pomerot.
Noah Pomerot.
Yeah.
So I think it's Noah Pomerot, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's Pemero.
Okay. Pretty obscure. Yeah, you know the last 2 have to be a little more tough. You know.
Yeah.
All right, now we have one more. Now this is this might be work for the City fans. This might be a good one. Here we go. Can you name these 3 players, Milo?
Steve McManaman on the right.
That's correct.
On the left would be. I'm not sure who's on the left. In the middle, is that Kevin Keegan?
That is Kevin Keegan. Hoff, do you have any idea?
Is that Claudio Reyna on the left?
That is Claudio Reyna.
There you go.
I thought, you know, a
Man,
bit of
I
American.
can't believe I got Keegan.
Yeah. It's the hair. It's got to be there.
Yeah.
Alrighty. All right, that's that section. Now we're gonna move on to another one that's gonna be quite tricky. I think. Hold on, let me just make sure it's all set up here. Yep, we're good to go. In this section of the show, we are gonna show you 2 team sheets. You guys have to guess as many players under, let's say, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. But 20 seconds between both of you. And then the chat will give you like 10-15 seconds, you know. We got to skew it. Okay. Alrighty. I hope I do this right. Let's begin. I hope I don't reveal everything at once. All right, here we go. Here's the first one.
Shot just in case.
Chelsea versus Manchester United 2018 FA Cup Final.
Oh, wow.
And
De Gea.
David De Gea is correct.
And then what about for Chelsea? Caballero
is incorrect.
Is that... No, Czech was gone.
All right, 20 seconds is not enough time.
Oh,
okay,
no.
yeah. We're gonna up it. We're gonna up it. All right, let's go free for all. Pogba is correct.
Conte.
Hold on, Pogba. Oh man, I should have numbered these. Pogba is correct. Martial is incorrect. Conte is correct. We got Conte.
Was Ibra playing for them?
Let me see if I can do this.
Was that before Ibra?
There you go.
After Ibra?
Ibra. Okay, let's see what do we have. You guys are gonna have to read chat for me. Is that possible?
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we
thank
got
you.
Matic.
Matic is correct.
There's
Let me,
a Morata.
Morata is incorrect.
Yeah, Eden Hazard, 100%.
Eden Hazard is correct.
We've got
Alonso?
Rashford in the chat.
Rashford is also correct. Freebie. You gave one away there. Alexis Sanchez is correct.
Alexis.
Alexis Sanchez.
Yeah, we have a Lingard guess.
Lingard. Okay, there we go.
Who else? Chelsea?
Diogo Dalot
we got
is incorrect. Sorry, wrong sound.
Reigns guessed Morata.
Morata is incorrect.
Is there,
I see
gosh,
Alonso.
I'm trying to think of the center backs. Is
Alonso is
Christensen
correct.
one of the center backs?
2018, he was not one of the center backs.
Okay.
John Terry still playing in 18?
John Terry, no, not John Terry. I saw Chris
that's-
Smalling in chat.
That's the full kit wanker game when he came where he celebrated. He had his full
Smalling
kit
is correct.
Oh,
Shaw
Cahill. That's
is
a great
incorrect.
guess, right?
Cahill.
Tim Cahill is correct. Let me just make sure I'm revealing the right one here.
Wait, you mean Gary Cahill?
Gary.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gary
Gary.
Cahill. It's hard to say. Yeah. Anyways,
We
Who
have a
else did I miss
Higuain
anybody?
guess.
Chris Smalling.
Ooh, that's a really good
Azpilicueta is correct. Azpilicueta is a right-sided center back. Phil Jones is
Phil
correct.
Jones.
Phil Jones is correct. All right, just a couple more on each side here.
Who was
Emerson,
in goal for
incorrect.
Chelsea that day?
Giroud is correct.
Giroud, yes.
Giroud is correct.
Yeah.
Harry Kane was
before
not playing. Caballero's not correct. Chelsea keepers. Alrighty.
Is that Begovic?
It's not Begovic. This player plays at Real Madrid now. It is
Oh, Courtois.
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 This center back is still played on the League Cup final for Chelsea.
Rudiger?
Rudiger is correct.
Okay.
This player went on loan a couple times to Milan, I believe, and Marseille. I think he came from Monaco. Also, oh no, maybe Monaco.
Oh yeah, Willian says extreme. Is he in the thing?
Willian is not
that's a good
here.
one.
No, not Willian.
No. Okay.
Loftus-Cheek. He's been around for forever. That's a good guess.
Not Loftus-Cheek. The number 10 here played for Arsenal and Barcelona.
I can't think of him.
Oh, Fabregas.
Fabregas.
Oh yeah.
The 6 is Bakayoko. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, wow.
This player played for
Forgettable.
this player played for Inter Milan. He played for Chelsea. He played. He's named after a biblical figure. His last name's a biblical figure.
Moses.
Victor Moses.
Yeah.
All right, and just quickly, the left back for Manchester United. He's not old.
Oh,
He's
Ashley
Ashley
Young.
He's Ashley Young, and this is the only Ecuadorian to play for Ecuador or to play for Manchester United.
Valencia. Yeah.
Antonio Valencia, and the number 8.
Oh, Mata. Juan Mata.
Yeah.
He came from Atletico Bilbao.
Why can't I think of him?
He's number 21.
Oh, Ender Herrera.
Ander Herrera is correct. Alrighty. Let's keep it going.
Well
We're
done,
pushing
chat.
time, but let's see if we can keep it going. Now we have Spurs Arsenal 2011. This might be more in your guys' ballpark. I'm hoping.
Oh goodness.
I'm going to
2011.
remove.
Any chance you can tell me the score in the game?
The score was 3-3.
Oh, okay.
I picked a draw. I picked a draw. I picked a draw. I picked a draw. All right.
3-3.
Mertesacker is incorrect. Welbeck is incorrect. Arshavin is incorrect.
Let's see. Almunia? No, it's after Almunia. It will be...
Walcott is correct.
Yeah, Theo for sure.
Theo Walcott, I believe this is him.
Jack
Wilshere in there?
Jack Wilshere.
Jack Wilshere was not in there.
Ooh. Thomas
Modric is correct. I believe this is Modric.
Yeah,
yes.
Too
Van
early.
Persie is correct.
Well, no, that's after Paul Robinson.
Cesc Fabregas is correct.
Gomez in net?
Aurelio Gomez is correct. Very nice, Hoff. Very
Aaron
nice.
Ramsey?
Aaron Ramsey is incorrect. Chesney is correct, Iran.
Chesney and
Alan Hutton, right back?
Good shout, but it's not Alan Hutton.
No!
It's close. Dos Santos is
Kyle
incorrect.
Walker.
Kyle Walker is also incorrect. Van der Vaart is correct. Van der Vaart, I believe, is the right-sided.
Gael Clichy?
Clichy is correct. Clichy is on the board. He is the left back, I believe.
Yeah, left back.
Yep.
And then we'll go...
Danny Rose is incorrect. Gareth Bale is correct.
Bale.
Gareth Bale.
You had a good team here, by the way.
Yeah, goodness.
Jan Vertonghen is incorrect. Incorrect.
It's a little before him.
Who would a center back in a center back in an Arsenal Spurs game might be? Arsenal Spurs.
Is that is Kabul there in the center
Yunus
backs?
Kabul is not in there. He was on the bench, I believe.
Daggone.
Koscielny is correct. Koscielny is correct.
What's Koscielny? I thought that was too early.
Oh, did you? Sorry, I don't know if you said that.
That might be. Is Michael Dawson in there?
Michael Dawson is in there.
Okay.
Koscielny,
I'm still trying to get my bearings.
I can't.
The other midfielder is Sandro.
Mikel Arteta is not there. Sandro's not there. Flamini is not there.
Shoot.
Okay, let's go.
Wilson Palacios.
Tall striker.
Tall striker. Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch. He's Russian.
Pavlyuchenko.
Pavlyuchenko.
Pavlyuchenko. Wow.
Yes.
The number 8 here, massive shot.
Janus.
No, not Gina. He had a great shot from outside the box. Bigfoot played for Hull. Played for
Tommy Thuds.
Tommy Huddleston. Tommy Huddleston. Center back played for Arsenal and Spurs.
Gallus.
Left back, he is a Cameroonian international. Benoit Asuakoto.
Yes.
This player, I believe he's Croatian. I think he is Croatian.
Oh my gosh.
Anyone in chat? Yeah, yes. No. We'll get to the Arsenal guys here.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Right
think
back.
who we played on the right.
We did. Chorluka.
Chorluka, correct. That's the Tottenham team. And now we have
that one was
Alex Song.
Alex Song is correct.
Ooh,
Before I reveal it, I want to make sure. Can you remember the other one?
It would
This
be
player-
Alex Song and
I want to say they thought he was like a mini Vieira, maybe.
Diaby.
Diaby is correct.
Okay.
Diaby is correct.
Not a mini Vieira. He was a beast. If he wasn't injured, he could have been better than Vieira, to be honest.
This is a player who played for. Actually, there's 2 players here that played for City and Arsenal. Lucas Podolski is not on there. Samir Nasri is correct. Samir Nasri is correct.
Of course, that snake.
And the final 2. I think this player played in the Champions League final.
Look at this Snake 11. Nasri, RVP, Seth, Song.
Shea, no, not Shea.
Who was alongside Koscielny in 2011? Like,
He played in the Champions League final. Extreme with Sanya is correct. Bakary Sanya.
Sanya is correct.
Sorry.
Senderos?
Nope, not Senderos. He played. I believe he played in the Champions League final in 2006.
Sol Campbell?
No.
No.
Oh,
Maybe it wasn't.
Who was
He
that?
didn't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I don't know that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Squillaci, no. Not
Squillaci's a
Vermaelen.
good-
Vermaelen.
No.
Not Vermaelen.
All right, just for the sake of time, it is Juru.
Johan de Giroud.
Did he play in the Champions League final?
Wow.
If he did, he was on the bench as a child. But yeah.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of
I think
Eboué.
so.
Alrighty, and now we have a 2006 El Clásico. El Clásico.
06.
06. So the Barca
Ronaldinho.
team. Okay, yep. Ronaldinho is correct.
And Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is also correct.
Is he?
CR7
Ooh,
or
yeah,
CR9. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
CR9.
Eto'o is
just
correct.
There was a young Lionel Messi, but he might have been on the bench in 06.
That would be correct. He was on the bench. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Eto'o Xavi is incorrect.
Beckham
Deco-
and Zidane.
Deco is correct.
Zidane, Beckham, Guti.
Figo?
Zidane, Beckham, Figo is not on the list. Guti is correct. Let me just
Because
catch up to you
Arsenal
guys.
beat Real Madrid on the way, so I got to think about that.
Did you say?
Beat them on the way to
Did you
the
say
final.
Beckham?
Yeah.
Yep. Beckham is correct. So I'm gonna. You guys can read chat. Sorry, chat. I gotta.
Yeah, Roberto
yeah.
Carlos.
Roberto Carlos is
Salgado.
correct.
Michel Salgado.
Salgado.
Michel
maybe?
Salgado is incorrect. Not Salgado.
Elguera?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Elguera?
no, he came on as a sub though.
Hierro's got to be in there.
Fernando Hierro?
Fernando Hierro is not on there. No.
Raul?
Wow.
Raul is not on there either.
Oh,
Seydorf?
Seydorf is not on there. Dani Alves, no. I'm catching up with Chad. Now,
Jeremy.
Casillas is correct. Casillas is correct.
Yeah, Casillas.
Jeremy.
Oh my gosh.
Not Jeremy.
Claude no, that's before Makalele.
Mascherano is incorrect. This is so. This is 2006. So it's quite a while back. Salgado, no. There's one on here that I think is real. Couple on here that's real tough. I'm gonna start throwing some out because
That's
of
a
this.
good guess.
Van Bronckhorst is correct. Let me get that.
Yeah.
For the sake of time, I'm gonna start giving you guys some clues.
Sergio Ramos. That's a good
Sergio
guess.
Ramos is correct.
A young
Good shot,
Sergio
combative.
Ramos.
Sergio Ramos.
Wing for Real.
I believe it's this one.
Figo.
Yeah.
Then
No.
Pujol is corrected on. Very nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
Puyol.
Rafael
Marquez.
Marquez. That's a good one. Good one. Ed Mielson. Yeah.
Rafa Marquez is not there. Ed Nielsen's not there either.
Robinho?
Robinho
Robinho.
is correct. He was the left
Well
winger
done.
for
Good
Madrid
one.
at the
Well
time.
done, India. Well done.
Great one. Right. Let's see. Van Bommel is correct. Shar.
Oh, good one.
The holding
Has
mid
anyone,
for
said,
Barca.
has anyone said Xavi or Iniesta yet?
No one has said Iniesta yet. Do you want to say Iniesta? Iniesta is correct.
Okay.
Nice.
Very nice. Marquez is not on there. Yeah, we got Pujol. Pujol is on the board now. Well done, Limmer.
Right wing for Barca.
Who was in net?
Who was on the
We had
right
a
wing
bunch of
and would have been...
Valdez.
Lionel
Who is
Messi was on the
who is
bench
the
in
Swedish
06,
guy from
and he-
Sweden? Someone says.
Henrik
The
Larsson?
Swedish guy from
Henrik
Sweden.
Larsson is correct. Oh, this
Henrik
yeah.
Larsson. There you go.
Victor Valdez is correct. Very nice.
Valdez,
We've got a couple more now.
Zambrota.
Tiago Mota is correct. Very good shot.
Oh gosh, that's a
well
good
done.
one.
I hope you're not
Mota.
looking this up, bro. That's a good. That was a good. That's the one that thought was gonna be tricky. Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice. No, you're good. You're good. That was a good one. That was a tough one. The other center back for Madrid, I doubt anyone will get. Julio Baptista is correct. Shot coming in hot.
All right.
Baptista.
Emerson is incorrect.
It's
The
not
right
no,
back-
That's before Pepe.
Okay, yeah. So we got who's Barcelona right back? Okay, so these
Oh,
are
you're a
tough.
Barca
You're a Barca
fan,
fan.
aren't you?
Okay, nice.
Yeah, Messi was on the bench.
Cannavaro? No.
Cannavaro. Oh, that's a. That would have been.
I want to say
right
this guy.
after he went.
Let me look up.
after.
Let me look up some stats
Yeah.
about this guy.
Centre back.
Not Belletti, not Zambrotta. Let's see. Let me see where else he played.
So not Hierro, not Held. Yeah.
He played for
Helguera.
Ajax. He made 36 appearances for Ajax from 2008 to 2011. He is born in Spain. He's Spanish. Or he played for Catalonia. He didn't play for Spain. Wasn't the most exciting. Name starts with the O. Oleguer.
Oleguer.
That's correct.
Oh wow.
That's the
Nice.
Barca team. Now the right back is an Inyo. The right back is an Inyo.
Silvino?
No.
No,
No, he didn't. He didn't play for Real.
Yeah.
Barca guy and City guy, right?
Silvino.
Cicinho is correct.
Cicinho.
Now
Well
this
done.
last guy,
Wow.
I don't think anyone's gonna. Oh yeah, good call, Shar. Shar got it. Bravo,
Oh.
Sergio
bravo.
All right.
So, I believe it's Raul
Is it
Bravo.
Raul Bravo?
Yeah. Raul
Raul
Bravo.
Bravo. Okay.
Wow.
Alrighty,
I know where I got Sergio from.
guys. That was the game section of the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed.
20 seconds was really optimistic.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Maybe
Once
if you had to
know,
name
it's
like 2 players, but you had the rest.
when you know the answer, it's like it's just so easy. Like it seems easy, but and you
Yeah.
can't like put
Yeah.
yourself. You can't not see it again. You know, it's like
Yeah.
well, it's a little. I won't talk about that. All right, moving on, guys. The final section of the stream, our classic weekly check-in. I need a best of the week, or no, a football memory, a best of the week, a worst of the week, and a quote of the week. So,
All right.
who's got a good football memory they want to tell us about? Story
I'm
time.
ready to go.
Go
You
for it,
want me to
Milo.
go?
Yeah, go
All
for
right. My memory this week, guys, is France 98.
it. France
I watched-
98.
Yeah, I watched all the games at a long closed-down bar called Buddy Allen's in Canterbury, where I went to college. Despite the loss to a blonde Romanian team in the group stage, I thought we had a really good squad. The squad, main squad, was Seaman, Adams, Campbell, Rio, Keown, Lasso, Neville, Southgate, Batty, Bex, Ince, Rob Lee, Steve McManaman, Scholes, Anderton, Les Ferdinand, Paul Merson, Michael Owen, Alan Shearer, and Teddy Sheringham. I thought it was a really great squad. Not sure Hoddle selected the best available, went with some names over form, in my opinion. Obviously, the biggest thing that happened, the Beck sending off, unreal moment, nothing in it. Yellow at its absolute worst for me. I still think about that quite a lot. The reaction to it in England was deplorable as well, by the way, by the media and a lot of rival fans. The round of 16 game against Argentina, in which I was in the toilet when Michael Owen scored one of the greatest England goals of my lifetime. The disallowed Sol Campbell goal in extra time, thanks to a Shearer foul on the goalkeeper. It actually left me mad at Alan Shearer for quite a few years. And then losing on penalties again, and finally being so drunk I cried on the way home. And that's not a lie.
So this bar, how far was it from your place of residence?
About a 30-minute train ride.
30-minute train ride. Nice. So you like leave your house. How far do you walk to the train stop or do you drive?
Yeah, no. We used to walk down to the train station because you want to have a beer, right? And then we'd get the train up there. So a lot of the group games were in the day, and I went there straight from day release at college.
Okay.
And then that game was an evening game, so I went there specifically to meet a bunch of people from college, and we just got really drunk. And
oh, nice, man. That sounds
very,
awesome.
very close to. It was.
It's
good
the
times,
summer,
but
right?
Man, yeah.
The summer?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what's the weather
it was
like
the
there
summer, yeah.
at the time? It's pretty
It
hot.
was decent. I remember
Okay.
it was warm. I was wearing an England shirt and shorts.
Okay, nice.
It has a beer stain on the front. It's just great. Good times.
Just great. I love it.
Yeah.
Hoff, and any thing come to mind when I asked you about this?
Probably my favorite in-person football memory is the 2008 MLS Cup Final.
Oh, that's right.
In LA at the Home Depot Center. the Columbus Crew against New York Red Bulls, who were the Western Conference champions that year. So there's some trivia for you. But
Nice.
the whole experience was awesome. The Crew won the cup. Guillermo Barros-Schelotto got the MVP.
Schelotto,
He played out of his mind that day. He played out of his mind the whole season, but he really brought it for the cup final. And my favorite memory of the whole experience is when it was like a no-look pass. He played a chip over the back line, and out of nowhere, Frankie Haydick, the right back, comes over behind the back line. A charging keeper comes at, and he just barely flicks it over for the third goal in a 3-1 victory. And we went nuts in the stands. It was, I still get chills thinking about it, but it was awesome.
That's awesome. He became the coach of Columbus, right? No, or am I thinking of a different show?
He was LA's coach.
Oh,
the
okay, that's
Galaxy's
right.
coach, and he's coached in Argentina as well.
Okay, nice, man. Nice stories. Thank you for those. Moving on, a best of the week, a highlight of the week. Somebody or anybody you learned about this week that's good.
My best of the week is just that F1 is back and testing.
Oh, that's right. I saw that.
This season, you got the new season of Drive to Survive comes out shortly, so you'll enjoy
Yes.
that. I mean, ignore who's fastest in testing, because typically they're all sandbagging. We won't know until the opening Grand Prix on March 20th in Bahrain. I will, of course, be watching that in my Discord, so everyone's welcome to come along for the ride. But yeah, no, as you know, I'm a massive motorsports fan. I'm sitting in a racing rig right now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's my best of the week.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be fun. Hoff?
My best of the week is MLS is back. Yeah.
Oh, it is back. Giovanni Dos Santos.
And the Crew won 4-0 in the opener. So, yeah.
Nice.
Hopefully that upward trajectory continues.
Nice.
If you want the Vancouver Whitecaps off, you can have them.
No, they need to get out of here.
Terrible.
I think Chicharito scored a late winner as well for the Galaxy. I was wondering why that popped up. All right.
And Vela had a great game as well.
My bad of the week is controversial if we're going that way now.
Go for it. Go for it.
My bad of the week was the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and I put in brackets so Spursy.
Hey, whatever, it is what
it was just a joke. And again, Hoff, that was before I knew you were going to be a guest.
Who had the most recent Russian player playing for your teams? Was it Pavlyuchenko and Arshavin? Was those the most recent?
I would think.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see, who is their most recent?
I think Pav left before Arshavin.
That's the team that's in the wrong. That's what I'm saying. Whoever had the most recent Russian.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the. And for you, Hoff?
I wrote down Kepa, and then I put in brackets, Putin. So,
okay.
Yeah.
And can you leave us with
I'm not equating them by any means, but
yeah, one is far more serious than the other.
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
That's why football is amazing, right? It's inconsequential.
Yeah, it is.
It's nice. It's nice. And do we have a quote you could leave us with for the evening?
Yeah, from one of my favorite philosophers of all time, Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try.
Ooh, nice. And Hoff?
And his name was mentioned earlier in the stream, just a couple minutes ago, from Zinedine Zidane. There's a documentary that came out around 2006, right before the World Cup. And it's he said magic is sometimes very close to nothing at all.
Oh. Tell Bruno Fernandes that. Jeez.
And then he headbutted.
And then he took out Materazzi.
Yeah. Mario Materazzi.
Well, we're just about at time. Anything coming up this week you guys are looking forward to? I wrote a couple down. We got Premier League, Burnley versus Leicester coming up. FA Cup is this week. Coppa Italia semifinals, Milan versus Inter, and Fiorentina getting a visit from Juventus and Vlahovic this week.
Ooh.
And then we're back to Premier League next week. Manchester Derby. And anything else you guys off the top of your head?
No, just enjoying just the amount of sports that's on right now. I got basketball, hockey, Formula One's coming back. Like there's all kinds of motor racing going on. Like it's just a great time of year to be a sports fan.
And Hoff, anything coming up, or did I kind of cover it all there?
Yeah, with the FA Cup, and we host Everton next Monday, so
that's right.
Hopefully their slide continues a little bit under Frankie, and we can continue with 3 points.
Fair enough. And just quickly, you can find Hoffspur on YouTube and Twitch occasionally, I believe. You're doing a Football Manager series with a couple different teams. You want to just talk about that real? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Cup Collector series is what I call it. Some people call it Glory Hunter. Basically, you hop around all of the big 5 European leagues trying to win the league and win the big domestic cup.
Okay.
So there's 10 cups from those leagues, and then you have to win the Champions League, Europa League, the Euro title, and the World Cup. So it's all within 20 years, 20 seasons.
20. Okay.
So I am in season 3 right now at Barcelona. I started at Lyon. We won the French league in season 2, and Barcelona lost Jurgen Klopp as their manager. So we're making a run in the Spanish league right now.
Nice. Awesome. And Milo, streams coming up this week. Alien was last Saturday.
Yeah, so Alien I've been doing once a week in VR, a playthrough of that fantastic game. It really is a masterpiece. If you like the Alien franchise, the noises, the music, everything about it is so good. Excuse me. This Thursday, I'll be continuing my Canucks save on NHL 22. I'm playing along with the live calendar, so I'm right up to date with that. So I've got 3 games coming up. I'll play this Thursday. Apart from that, I'm warming up for a lot of big racing coming up. Our league resumes in 2 weeks on Sundays, and then I've got a bunch of enduros coming up as well. So lots of different stuff coming up on the channel in the next little while.
Very good. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on, man. I know we ran a little over time, but it's all good. A little technical difficulties in the bidding. We got it all figured out. The VOD should be good. If it's not,
always a pleasure. Thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Yes. Thank you guys for joining.
It was real fun.
I thought we kept it fairly cordial, Hoff, considering our rivalry. But maybe that'll change, with the North London Derby looming.
Yeah, as whenever it's scheduled, we have to be on to recap it.
There you go. Absolutely. Definitely. Well, guys, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Thanks.
All right. See you guys. Alrighty, guys. And that wraps it up. We're going to do a little post-show recap. If anyone wants to hop on and have your say, if you want to chat, you're welcome to hop in the Discord, hop in the one of the voice channels. I will be in there. Say goodbye to Milo and Hoff. See you guys. And yeah.